Hey Bag Group, it's Christopher Nejman. I'm glad you liked my last video I did for you and you got some good tips out of it. And you know, on this group I think it was, and on another group people were talking about their bobbin thread popping out, doing the loopies. Let me show you. See that? And whenever that happens, that means your upper thread has come out of its tension. Now, you veterans already know all this. So, you know, I'm doing this for the rookies. So the veterans, you can just shut this off. But anyway, I'm using, this is my Baby Lock Quilter's Choice Professional. It's a straight stitch only. They make this in the Brother. I think the Brother's PQ 150. They also make this the Juki TQ something 98Q whatever. So this is under the Brother name. Brother, I think Brother or Juki manufactures it, and it's under Baby Lock. Anyway, here's the deal. It's a wonderful portable industrial sewing machine. So if you do not have the room for a full-size industrial sewing machine, this is the next best thing. And this makes beautiful garments with a straight stitch. It does. I love this. I've got two of them. I've got the Baby Lock and I've got the Brother. Okay, so look at the thickness of leather that I'm sewing through on this. Look at that. You see that? It's sewed right through it all. Look at that. And this is 69 bobbin thread. But you see what happened here? And do you know why that happened? Because the thread popped out of the tension disc. Now, you can see I cracked this when I moved it one day, so I had to super glue it all back together. But here's the deal. Here's what I want to explain to you all. What I did here, if you've got this machine, this is something I'm going to show you. If you got this machine, I put it through the disc because this 69 nylon thread is very wiry. So I put it through that disc to give it extra tension, brought it down here. I could have wrapped it through the third hole, but I didn't. And I lifted this up higher. And notice how I have it threaded. I have it popped in here, okay? And then it goes around there, popped here, through there, pop back, and come down. This will prevent it from popping out of the tension disc, okay? Let me just show you how beautiful this stitch is. Let's do this some more. And I've got a Teflon foot. Look at that. Look how beautiful. There's the back. There's the front. Look how beautiful those stitches are. And what's my stitch length? Can you guess what that stitch length is? Anybody guess? Remember in my last video I told you not to use a super short stitch length? Well, the stitch length I have on here, I have it at about 4, almost a 4.5. Okay? Now, this had an automatic needle threader. I'm used to pushing the button on the needle threader on these machines. But because that thread is so wiry, it almost popped out here. So let me see if I can get it back out. There we go. Okay, now, here's the lining. Here's lining material. A lot of you use this. This is that coated canvas. It's a coated canvas. And just watch how beautiful the stitches are going to show on this cotton, on this canvas. You know, I got to tell you something. If you're selling bags, a bag lover, or what we call a bag connoisseur, or a bag etiquette person, is going to look at your stitching. Everything is about that stitching. If you've got the most beautiful top stitching, the most even top stitching, your bag will command a higher price. But if you got the wiggles or the wobbles, no one's going to pay for your bags for the price you want. So now I'm going to, this probably won't be a straight stitch, but I want you to see the thread because I'm holding the camera at the same time here. But I want you to see this. This is on that coated canvas. Now let's just pull this out here. I'll cut it up here. Cut it right there. Okay. Look at that beautiful top stitching thread. I'm trying to get it good in the light here. Let me see if I can get it in the light here. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? Here's the other side. So the back side, I'm using the same bobbin. This is a 69 thread. And remember what everybody always tells you, don't use a thread any bigger on the bottom for the bobbin. Don't use a bigger bobbin than the top. And if you're going to use above this machine, I wouldn't push past the size 69 nylon for this machine. What I'm doing now is pushing this machine to its limit already. But you can see, and I got a size 20 needle in here. Size 20 needle. Look at this. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Here, look. There. That was, how many layers? This was like 4 layers? Or 3. 1, 2, 3 layers. And then look what I did here. I did the faux flat felt seam. I stitched it together. I rolled it back. See how I rolled it up both pieces to the side? And did the faux flat felt stitch. Okay? Hey, I hope these tips help you all. You know, I'm going to tell you something. It takes years of practice. And the biggest thing is understanding your sewing machine. And I know a lot of people, they get excited, they want to start sewing, but they haven't learned the mechanics of their machine. Everybody wants to run before they walk. So if you don't understand the mechanics, like for instance, you know, the loopy threads on the bottom, okay, you're learning. And there are veterans here who can help you. But perfect your work. Because perfected work can command a higher price. And here's another tip I'm going to tell you all to do. Look at ready to wear. Go to the high-end department stores and look at the really, really expensive handbags and see how they are stitched. See how they're put together. Get ideas from there. Okay? All right, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm really loving this pink with this textured black leather, and I'll accent it with silver hardware. That's gonna be fabulous. It's nice.
Closer to you.
Come to me